Welcome back to Shyama's Art. Today we are going to learn how to make a lighthouse landscape using graphite pencils. Materials you will need are different type of pencils which are 2B, 4B, 6B and charcoal. We will also use Q-tip, cotton ball or tissue paper for blending. We will start with the sketch of the drawing first. Here I have already drawn a light sketch which you can draw first. Alright, so after drawing the sketch, we will start with the shading. I am going to start with the regular 2B pencil for the sky. Always remember, when you draw, you have to draw lightly and shade very softly. Don't press the pencil hard and always shade with light to dark. So for the sky, hold the pencil flat so you can get the smooth effect, and also you can do this quickly. So I'm just going to first give a light shade to the entire sky. Then I'm going to use a cotton ball and press and give a smooth effect. Make it smooth. Now I am going to use, you can use 2B pencil or 4B, and I am going to add some dark shades in the sky. You can see how I am shading the pencil. I am moving the pencil in a circular direction. I want to give some dark shades in the sky. You can also do give like a cloud effect. Again blend with the cotton ball. For bigger areas, use cotton ball. We use cotton ball. For smaller areas, we use Q-tip. Then you can take the eraser and erase some of the cloud. And give the highlights in the sky. Alright, now we will start with the lighthouse first. For lighthouse, I am using 6B. Here I am going to do dark to light shade. You can just give little bit darker shade on one side, on the left side, and take a Q-tip and blend the rest area. I'm using charcoal. With the charcoal you can shade the windows. Now if you don't have charcoal, it's okay. You can use 6B or 8B. 6B is fine. It's just charcoal gives like a black effect. Now there is a building besides the lighthouse which is supposed to be white. So I'm not going to shade here and just do the buildings black. And this side of the side of the building I'm going to shade so that we can show a little depth effect. Again, take a Q-tip and blend that. There is a little rim here, and then this area is like there is like a bush. For that bush I'm just going to do like a scribble scrabble kind of effect. Just make sure this bush should be darker than the lighthouse building. After that, after the bush, we are going to do the big rock first. For the big rock, to do it quickly, what you need to do is first we will do the shades of all the cracks. We'll show some cracks in the build, as it is a big, old and very old rock. We need to show some cracks. For that you just need to do some dark shade here and there. Do this real dark. Use your charcoal or 6B and make it real dark. The cracks. Then I'm using a 6B or 4B and I'm going to shade the entire rock. Alright, then you can use a cotton ball and shade it dark. This rock should be dark than the bushes. Add some more depth. Alright, so now I'm done with the rock, this rock. Now I'm going to start with the tree on the top. Always will do with always start from top to bottom, so that your hand doesn't become dirty. And for the tree, we have this tree branch, so you have to do shading in between those branches first, so that the branches would stand out. And again, for the tree, you don't have to be specific. You don't have to draw the leaves. You just kind of do like a scribble kind of effect with the pencil. Here you can give some dark and some light shade. When you come outside, some parts you can show small, so that it looks like a tree. You have to do this kind of effect till the rock. You can show as much details as you want here, but right now I'm trying to show you the quickest way. So first I have shaded this area, and then like a grass or bushes, just give some shades. The side of the rock, you can give little dark effect, like a shadow of that hill or rock. Now once this is done, then we'll start with the water first, before we move on to the rocks or the stones. For water, again, we'll use 2B or 4B, and as we did the sky, same way you have to shade in one direction, do straight. Don't do too dark initially, then we will increase the darker shade. Then use the cotton ball again and press and give make it smooth. Now here this is the area where sky and water is separating. So here we are going to give little dark for the water. And now some areas from this side and in between, we are going to, where there are rocks, we will do a dark shade. The water, so it would be the reflection of the rock, of the hill and the rocks, and also like a shadow, and it will give the depth also. So I'm just using 4B right now to give that dark shade. Remember, in the sky you can, when we did the sky, we did the shading in the direction of the to give the like a cloud effect. But for water it has to be straight. All your shading lines should be straight. And again, same thing with the eraser also. You can erase some to give the highlights and to give like a water effect. Alright, so we'll leave the water here for now. Now we will start with the rocks. For the rocks, first you can give like an outline of the rock. Some areas, now all rocks would be different, like these are the big rocks, so for the big rocks I'm just giving this rock that is facing left side, so I'm just going to shade that way. I'll show you in a minute how to shade a rock. Just do an outline and on the left side do a dark shade, little less than half side, and then use your Q-tip for blending the rock. Now when you do the outline, we don't want that outline to be seen, so make it lightly. That outline should also blend, otherwise it will not look natural. For easy way is, all the rocks you can do at a time. Just shade all the rocks on one side dark. Since you already have drawn the rocks, just do the one side dark. Even the small pebbles. You need to have patience to do this work. Okay, and then I'm using the Q-tip for blending all the rocks. You can blend all the rocks together. Now there are some small pebbles also, so we have to give a little details to it. Near the rock, give a dark shade. In between the rocks also you can shade some areas dark, because there would be shadow of the rocks itself. near the water you have to do the dark shade. All these rocks, you can do any shape of the rocks and doesn't have to be exactly same what I am drawing. And in fact, you should never copy the picture. I would say do your own creation. You can do some rocks here and there. Just learn the basic technique how to do this, and then you can do your own landscape. Just remember to blend everything. Whatever you do, you have to blend. There's some final touch-ups I'm going to give. Do two more big rocks here. Also, one more thing, make sure when you do the shading, if your pencil should be sharpened enough. To get the good effect, sharpen your pencil and then do. But never hold your pencil like this, pointing straight. If you will do like that, then you will not get that effect. It will become hard and we want to do it soft. So to give the soft effect, you have to hold your pencil flat. Keep on practicing. It will come by practice. Now I'm going to add a little bit dark shade in the water. Also there are two rocks here. Two small rocks. Shade. See, to give the depth, these rocks I'm drawing small. Lastly, I am going to add some birds birds flying in the sky. But when you do a bird, don't just do it softly and just small enough. And don't draw too many birds. Just 2 or 3 birds are fine. One more thing, I'm going to add little bit highlights in some of the rocks, lightly. With the eraser, just erase a little bit. Do it on the right hand side. Whatever side you are doing, you have to be constant. You can't do one on left side and one on right side. Even in the rocks, I'm going to do the bigger rock, little bit highlights with the eraser. Lastly, this rock. Alright, so enjoy doing this landscape, and you can send me pictures when you are done, and also if you have any questions, you can always message me or write a comment. I'll be glad to help you with any questions. Bye. Enjoy.